Hello there. Typhoon Mangkhut has now weakened. It's a tropical depression now, but when it made landfall in Guangdong in southern China, it has brought some flash flooding and landslides as well. It is still a significant storm system that is going to produce further spells of heavy rain across parts of southern China into northern Vietnam over the next few days. Meanwhile, further north, a dry day to come on Tuesday across much of South Korea and Japan, too. Perhaps one or two isolated showers. We will see some rain heading towards Japan later on in the week. Here's all that heavy rain down to the remnants of ex-typhoon Mangkhut, now that tropical depression, which does continue to pep up the rainfall. So really heavy showers also across Vietnam, Thailand and northern parts of Indonesia too. Here's the outlook for the next 5 days or so. You can see a bit of rain arriving in Osaka by the time we get to Friday, but Hong Kong is looking drier and much less windy, of course, than it has been. Across Australia then, the weather's looking relatively quiet. We've got a cold front though that's moving in towards the southeast. That will introduce a few showers and cooler conditions to parts of South Australia, Victoria, into Tasmania as well. 15 degrees there in Adelaide, still 24 in Sydney in the sunshine. We've got an area of low pressure sitting across the North Island of New Zealand. That will bring some fairly heavy downpours and blustery winds too. Plenty of sunshine for the South Island though. We've got sunny spells in Sydney, one or two showers around, sunny and dry in Perth. Bye for now. Hello there. We've seen some very heavy rain that's brought some flash flooding across parts of northern Pakistan recently, and especially for the northeast of India too, for the likes of Assam. Now, the emphasis of the heaviest rain as we go through the next 24 to 48 hours will be further south. So it's drying up for much of Pakistan and northern India. We've still got the cloud and outbreaks of rain holding on there in the east. So further flooding possible across parts of Orissa and Andhra Pradesh too. That rain gradually pushing its way off into the Bay of Bengal through the next few days. Meanwhile, it is quietening down further north and still pretty warm for the likes of New Delhi, for instance. And as we head our way further northwest across the region into central parts of Asia, here temperatures are above what we'd expect across much of Turkmenistan, in towards Afghanistan too. A warm spell of weather on the cards here. Dry, lots of hazy sunshine. That sunshine extending across Pakistan into the northwest of India. One or two showers around the west coast, but many places relatively dry now. And for Sri Lanka, any showers are fairly isolated, with temperatures in Colombo around 21 degrees. There is that heavy rain still lingering on Tuesday, particularly around the east coast and up towards parts of Bangladesh, some heavy rain too. In Mumbai, it should be dry with sunny spells over the next 5 days or so. Plenty of sunshine in Islamabad, with temperatures sitting there in the mid-30s. Meanwhile, we could see one or two showers in New Delhi, particularly towards the weekend. Bye for now. Hello, thanks for joining me for this look at the weather across Africa and the Middle East too. Now we'll start off with Africa. Here's the satellite image. It shows these clumps of clouds that we've had across some western equatorial regions. There's been some really heavy downpours of rain across parts of Niger, towards Senegal as well, but that heavy rain in the west is easing over the next few days. So still a few showers, but we've lost the heaviest of the downpours here. A few showers through equatorial parts of Africa, but not as heavy as they have been recently. Further south for much of southern Africa, temperatures are on the warm side. In Johannesburg, highs up to around 33 degrees there on Tuesday. It will cool down during the second half of this week. Cape Town sees a few showers over the next few days, drying out towards the end of the week and on into the weekend. Dakar stays dry with spells of sunshine. In Khartoum, lots of sunshine, temperatures in the high 30s, possibly 40 degrees or so. Sunny spells also in Kinshasa, where it should be dry over the next 5 days or so, as we'd expect. Now for the Middle East, the weather's looking generally pretty hot, dry with some hazy sunshine on offer. There's going to be some breezy conditions developing across northern Saudi Arabia for a time. Could be some lifted dust here. One or two showers around coastal parts of the Red Sea at times. Now, if we look through Tuesday afternoon, then it's no great change in the forecast across the region. Things are mostly dry, sunny and settled. In Muscat, temperatures in the mid-30s over the next 5 days or so. Lots of sunny, hot weather too for Riyadh. Bye-bye. Hello there. We've seen a fairly active spell of weather across the Caribbean, and there's more heavy showers and strong winds to contend with later on this week. Now, here's the satellite image across South America. It shows this zone of cloud here sitting across parts of Uruguay, southern Brazil, stretching up towards the border with Paraguay as well. We'll continue to see outbreaks of rain along this system over the next few days. To the north of that, we've also got particularly heavy rainfall in the forecast across Venezuela and Colombia, so there could well be some flooding impacts here. Less in the way of those heavy showers as we move our way eastwards across Suriname, Guyana, in towards the east of Brazil. So sunshine for Recife, down towards Rio de Janeiro, a few showers likely here. Drier for Uruguay, into central parts of Argentina. In fact, temperatures are set to warm up in Argentina later in the week. Pretty unsettled though for much of Chile, with outbreaks of rain at times. So here's the outlook for the next 5 days or so. Things will dry out in Rio de Janeiro. Could be a few showers in Buenos Aires, but then it warms up later in the week here and on into the weekend. A few heavy showers on the cards for central and western parts of Mexico. Eastern Mexico mostly dry, but as we cross the Yucatan Peninsula and head towards the likes of Jamaica and Cuba, you can see those heavy downpours that are set to develop on Tuesday, lingering into the middle part of the week before slowly clearing off. So I think we will see an improvement in the weather for Kingston. It'll dry up over the next 5 days or so. A few showers though for San Salvador. Bye for now. Hello there. After making landfall in the Carolinas and bringing historic amounts of rainfall as well as flash flooding, Hurricane Florence is an ex-hurricane now. It's a tropical depression. It has been weakening, but it is still quite a major storm system. You can see on the satellite image here, it's yet to bring further heavy downpours as it makes its way northwards and then northeastwards through the likes of Virginia up towards New York State as well. So further heavy rain could be potential for flash flooding and an elevated risk of landslides in a few areas too. Now, if we take a look at the forecast then through Monday and on into Tuesday, you can see that area of low pressure bringing it strong winds and heavy rainfall up towards New York. Eventually it will clear out into the Atlantic, but it's fairly slow moving through Tuesday and on into Wednesday. Heavy showers also developing around the Great Lakes and the border with Canada. We've got warm air for central and southern states, cool conditions developing in Canada. Those heavy showers in New York should clear away, so things will dry up as we look towards the middle of the week. Now, across British Columbia then, there'll be a few showers working in here from the Pacific, but a lot of dry, settled weather for much of Washington state, Oregon, down towards California too. Temperatures here not particularly high. The warmest of the weather will be found through some of the central states, where temperatures in places are around 10 degrees above average. Lots of sunny and dry weather for New Mexico into Arizona as well. Here's the outlook over the next few days for some of the cities in the west, which remain dry and settled. Bye-bye. Hello there. Ex-Hurricane Helene is impacting the weather across northwestern parts of Europe. It's bringing some wet and some windy weather, as well as warmer conditions as well. Here's the satellite image of that ex-hurricane, the remnants of that ex-hurricane now heading close to northwestern parts of the UK. So the winds really picking up for the UK into northern France and up towards Scandinavia, with some heavy bursts of rain likely here too. Meanwhile, to the south of that, temperatures are on the rise through central France into Germany, with that tropical air lifting the temperatures. Lots of sunshine too down towards southeastern parts of the Mediterranean, across Turkey and Greece, and beautiful weather here. Heavy showers here and there for northern parts of Italy, across Sicily into Sardinia, and across the Balearics for central parts of Spain. Portugal, mostly dry and pretty sunny too. Plenty of sunshine across much of France. Some showers there for the Alps. And then moving towards Scandinavia, a windy spell of weather through the middle of the week. So Wednesday brings more of those strong winds across parts of the UK. Gusts of 70 miles per hour. Strong winds transferring across Scandinavia too. So windy in the north, quieter further south. Another warm day for the likes of Frankfurt, but not quite as warm as it was earlier in the week. Now here's the outlook for the next 5 days or so, and after that warm spell of weather it will cool down a touch in London and in Paris, but sunshine for Madrid and for Rome too. Cooling down in Berlin as well. A few showers in Moscow later in the week. Bye for now.